Earlier this week, we took to the streets to hear what Nigerians think about the 2025 housing budget and their hopes and expectations for 2025. Here's what some had to say.
My expectation and my wish for housing sector this year, if the government can, we discover if they can improve in housing costs for low income earner, like in Abuja in particular, you discover that the cost of rent is very, very high. And if the FCT minister can do something about it, if you go to Gwarimpa, other estates, they build big houses, nobody's occupying it. They build it, those houses are there for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, even 20 years. Nobody is there, and people are paying high for housing. And some people cannot afford houses. You see, a house will be going for about 2.something million per a year. How much is the income? So if government can improve on that, I think it will be okay.
Well, to me, I feel they should make housing more affordable to everyone, especially the low-income earners. We are in a country where even the common man on the street is paying the same rent with someone who is in a higher position. So if the government should look into it and make it more easier for those who are earning so little, can be able to afford a more comfortable and affordable housing.
My wish and my expectation for the housing sector in the city of Abuja this year is to government to also look at the area whereby it's not everybody that earn the same salary, because you find out that in almost every area in Abuja here, the landlord have increased their house rent, not knowing whether you're doing daily job or you're doing a monthly job or you're doing civil servant or public service. All the landlords have just increased their rent. So what I'm just my wish is for them to look at the low salary income. Those people who are not, their income is not as much as those people who can afford to pay 1,500,000 and the rest yearly for their house rent. Let them also look at those people, those low salary earners who is just trying to survive in the city of Abuja, and let the government also look how it can bring in ways to help the citizen, those people living in those areas.
I feel the government are doing so much, but they need to do a lot more, like extending the sector to other states that are within the environment, so that those who are working within the state and outside the state can have a housing scheme loan that will help them to cut down some excesses because of the cost of things in Nigeria today. I think by so doing that, it's going to help a lot of things and the people at large. So that is what I expect the government should do.
If government can look into the association of landlord, they should call them and have a liaison with them and discuss the proper standard of pricing, like the house rent, because a landlord cannot wake up at the middle of the day and just increase his rent without considering if the tenant are having increment in salary and other things. So I think government can look into it and call the attention of all landlord association and make sure that they regulate their price and make sure it's fair and reasonable to the society.
All this housing, it's few people that can afford all these houses, especially as you want to call Asokoro area. The house fare there is big. A room self 600, 700, 1 million. Abba, I will see someone cope with that. So I think government should please come in seriously, because house rent in Abuja is not a small thing. It's something that is really, really serious. So we need government to help us out with that issue.